Design criteria for floating harbor protection. Protection that defends large boat weights from the interior of the marina, and no criteria such as that existed before. As you can imagine, it takes keenly concentrated focus by dozens of players and partners to deliver a project of this magnitude. From market analysis to design to environmental studies, negotiations and mitigation to permitting, funding, and construction, there have been dozens of critical players. I'd like to name some of the main players. Market analysis, BST Associates of Boswell. Environmental studies, geoengineers of Port Orchard. Project design and project engineering, Art Anderson Associates of Bremerton. Permitting, Corps of Engineers, Washington State Department of Fish and Wildlife, City of Bremerton. Finance, A. Dacian Associates of Bellevue, Foster Pepper, and Seattle Northwest Security. There are more. Kitsap Transit, Washington State Department of Transportation and State Ferries, Kitsap County Consolidated Housing Authority, the Suquamish Tribe, and certainly the property owners of the Port District. I'll mention others later. Our next presenter.
Thank you. Reverend, I love your speech on vision. And what we've done here is we've left a legacy that will be enjoyed by people for the next 200 or 300 years. Kids will walk out on the dock and they'll fish. People will bring their boats. People will come down and experience boating without owning boats, which is what I like to do. It will bring economic benefit to our city. These boaters will shop and hire extra police officers and pave streets and build parks. This is an economic project as well as a project that people can enjoy every day. It's only right that we did it. It's only right that Bremerton should have a world-class marina. And I want to say about the issue of vision. We all had this vision. A lot of people have had this vision for a long time. And 5 years ago, Bill Mahan and a lot of us, and Gary Sexton, who I want to thank today. Where's Gary? Gary, where are you? Where are you, Gary? Economic Development Director is always behind the scenes, but Gary, thank you for what you've done for this project. But I want to say we had this vision that Bremerton should have a world-class marina, but then we needed someone to put a plan together. Vision's no good unless there's a discipline to it, unless someone can put the financial plan together. The City of Bremerton did not have the wherewithal to do that. The Port of Bremerton did, but the Port of Bremerton on these big projects, they're somewhat controversial, but they by and large are there, and they believe in the vision of this community that we're going to be a quality waterfront community that we can be proud of and leave to our kids, and we get stuff done here. I mean, vision's one thing, but there's a discipline to what this council does. There's a passion about getting it done. They follow through. They make the tough votes, and I want to salute the Bremerton City Council.
Associates, Eric Anderson, Rob Henry, Sean Hoynes, Adam Brockus, thank you. We also want to acknowledge in memory Scott McGregor, excuse me. Scott was Art Anderson's project manager for the marina. Scott died suddenly on May 7th. He did see the marina through to completion and did help welcome the first yacht. From his special point of observation today, he is certainly a star amongst them. As only Scott could put it, and we all agree, this is terrific stuff. Scott will take good care of your paperwork. For the Port Commission and staff, our next presenter has been the heart of this project.
Daytime and evening strolls, watching the sailboat races that are out there, the wildlife, and to enjoy the public art and events throughout the year. In fact, last Tuesday evening, I have to tell this story. I'm wondering if Ryan Brown is here. He's worked tirelessly. He's committed long hours, week after week, month after month. Fast forward to where we are today, 4 years later. In fact, I don't believe he's taken a real vacation this whole entire time, and that just was brought to my attention last week, so we're going to be having a little chit-chat about that next week. But Steve has built a wonderful team, and he's standing here today as a... Steve, I cannot tell you how much your efforts have meant to your staff, your team, your colleagues, your peers, the partners that you have worked with on this project, and the community at large. and most importantly, the Port Commissioners. You have done just an absolutely tremendous job, and I wanted to take this time on behalf of the Commissioners to present to you a very special award. Oh, wow. This is a beautiful plaque, and it's got 2 photos in it and a placeholder for a third. There's photos that before the marina was built, after it was built when it was empty, and then the third placeholder is going to be a photo of today with it full and our activities. It reads on the bottom, "In sincere appreciation for the expert and professional manner in which you directed the completion of the port's most ambitious and complex project in its 95-year history." From the Port of Bremerton.
Well, I hope you can tell that I am sincerely surprised by this. I very much appreciate the presentation and the recognition for what we have done, and I use we. I have a great staff that has supported me in 1,000 different ways. And you also have heard about the partners in this project. And one doesn't undertake and complete a project of this size without a great amount of support and a great strong partners. And I'd like to share this with each one of them in some way. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I hope everybody goes out of their way to enjoy this marina. Thank you.
Well, again, on behalf of the Port of Bremerton Commissioners and our staff, a sincere thanks for everyone for joining us here.